So hey girl, Diamond here, and as you can see I've spiked my crown to protect my diamond. So this week I posted on Facebook and asked you guys to give me some questions so I can do my first Q&A kind of video thingy thing. Here's what we got. First question comes from Kilo, and it said, has Diamond ever had a nightmare? What was it about? I actually recently had one of the worst nightmares I've ever had, as I was dying from a fever in my bed like 2 weeks ago, 3? I don't know, but I know I was dying from a fever, or Ebola, whichever one it was. I had this weird dream that I made the best award-winning iced tea, and my secret ingredient was putting fried plantains in my iced tea. And that's what made them so good. So I ran out of plantains for this famous iced tea, and my mom sent me to the Chinese restaurant to go buy plantains. Don't know why the Chinese restaurant sells plantains, but I go there anyway with my sister. And I asked the lady at the counter, hey, you got any more plantains? And she goes, how can I have plantains when this is a zombie apocalypse? And she runs, and then out of the back, a bunch of zombie workers come storming out and eating people. And so me and my sister, we run into the woods, try to hitchhike on a highway, and then these group of like really ratchet people behind us get eaten by zombies, and nobody wants to hitchhike us. So we end up running deeper into the woods, hiding under this black blanket held up by sticks, where I am then found by my band teacher. So I'm so excited to see him. I get up and I hug him, and I go, oh my gosh, Mr. Cummings, it's so great to see you. You know how in the movies their heads are like in the shadows but you see the rest of their bodies? And he goes, yeah, it's great to see you too. Can you do me a favor? And I'm like, yes. And he's like, can you follow my orders when you become a zombie? He is a zombie too. So then I start running, and I see my house, which is in the middle of the woods for some reason. I run into my house, he's running after me yelling things like, it's painless, it won't hurt a bit, it'll be quick. And this is just making me even more scared. I have one of those moments where the door is locked and the person, like the zombie's running after you. And then when they're about to bite your ear off, I slam the door in his face and run out with my sister to the street. We're no longer in the woods, don't know how, but we run out into the street, catch a cab or something, and then at the end of the dream, it goes,
round 1 completed.
It gives me 4 out of 5 stars. 4 out of 5 stars. For everything I went through, my own dream gave me 4 out of 5 stars. So yeah. Next question comes from Amajai. It says, give me a to be honest. To be honest, you need to hit me up because we still gotta do this video collab. You out here getting Vine famous for getting us small YouTubers out here. You really gotta hit me up. I didn't forget. We still have a video to do, sir. Bah! He knows exactly what that means. Next question comes from my friend Tarzan McMood. It says, it's been a long time, Diamond. I think you should rant on how older people say enjoy your youth. Yet we're crammed with an unfair schedule where we go to school early in the morning and then come home only to find ourselves invested in homework and sometimes social media. So the question would be, is our youth really that enjoyable? Well, Tarzan, let me answer this for you. Yes. Yes, American youth is enjoyable. I am African. I came from Liberia. Things you guys have here, we don't have there. American youth is one of the best things in this world, actually. Enjoy your youth while you have it here. Jean Selfmade says, I want to know what made you start making videos. Basically, I found this thing called YouNow. Started broadcasting, and I didn't think it would go far, but people love my personality. And by people, I mean thousands of people, and it was one of the most amazing experiences. And I became comfortable talking to a camera. I know that sounds weird, but don't judge me. So they pushed me to make YouTube videos because they were like, hey, you're funny. And I was like, oh girl, thanks, you know. I'll never be a royal, but... So you know what, I started making YouTube videos, and people like them, and so that's why I do them now. Ayana Mirmir Bostic wants to know, why do people spend money on dumb-ish? Such as space boots, I mean sneakers for example. Well, Ayana, society holds people to a standard, judges people by this standard. Society will rather prefer the person with a horrible attitude wearing all the name brand clothes versus the person with a great personality who shops at places like Formont Mills, for example. Because society has this standard, people will spend money to be accepted rather than to be happy. People will spend their money on all of the name brands to be looked at by their peers than to be really accepted by those who actually like them. I don't need to fit in with society. I'm different and I know that and I accept it and I love it. Being different is okay. You don't have to have the name Renz to be cool. You just have to be who you are. iDragonFruit / Happy Lion Smile says, at Diamond Tucker, when we bangin' though, wink face. Whenever you're ready, sir. Let me stop, y'all out of pocket. That was this week's video. Thank you guys so much for all of your questions. It means so much. And shout out to everybody who reached out to me. This has been a hard week. Like, I got out of a 2-year relationship and I took it hard because I'm really done. And I've been down all week. I've literally cried like every night. But tomorrow's my birthday, so ha! And I know you guys are like, but you're only 16. Yes, but 2 years of your life, that's a long time when you're 16. Don't waste your time in crummy relationships. And I just had to learn that some people just can't change. And that's okay, because there are millions and billions of people out there that will really see and value the true being that you are. So you don't need to settle for anything that's there. I am a universe. And I feel like I wasted my time with a beautiful box covered in glitter, and the box had nothing in it. Keep in mind, I am a universe. My mind is so much greater. I, as a person, am so much greater than I led myself to be. I lowered myself and devalued myself, and that's why it hurts so much, because in the end I was betrayed. But it's okay, because I'm going to come out of this and I'm going to be so much stronger. And I have come to learn that love hurts, but every time it knocks you down, you get back up with full force and you move on. You move on for you move on for that other person, and you move on because your friends just can't keep putting up with you crying all the time. It gets annoying. And so I'm moving on. And I just want to shout out everybody who really just gave me all the help and love that I needed. Especially my 2 besties. Thank you guys so much. It means so much. And thank you. That's it for the questions. I love you guys. Shine bright like a diamond. That I know that you are.